everybody, welcome back. In this video we are going to learn about different objects. So let's create another project, sorry, general project. And now you can see we have nothing in here. We can delete these everything by selecting these things and just delete this, and now you can see we have nothing here. So now what we can do, we can create some objects. So for creating objects, what we can do, we can press Shift A, and here you will find lot of objects here. So first thing is mesh. We have a lot of objects here. We have plane. If we create a plane, you can see this is our plane, and when we create a plane, you can see the properties here on the left. You will find the size, location, rotation, etc. These are related to this plane. Okay, these settings. You can increase the rotation. Okay, you can add the location. You can increase the size. So it's up to you. So like this, we can create a plane object. If we press Shift A, we can go to mesh and we can create a cube here. So now we have a cube and we have a properties here for the cube. We can move the cube like this. We can also move this cube by move tool. We can press G and X to move it as well. So it's up to you that what approach you want to use. Similarly, we can create a object like a circle. It will create a circle here in the middle, and whenever we create a project, you can see that the object is created in the middle, because we have the middle cursor selected here by default. You can definitely change the position of this cursor as well, and we will learn that later on, but for now you can see that we have created the circle. We can also create other objects like UV sphere, and here you can see we have a sphere here. We can press Shift A. We can create a icosphere. It's just like UV sphere but with little small triangular shape and with low polygons. We can also create a cylinder here, and the cylinder options are also here. Okay, whenever you will create cylinder, before moving, if you will create, for example, cylinder, before movement, you will find a lot of properties here. You can increase the vertices, you can increase the radius, etc. So it's up to you that what you want to do. If we create another object like you can see cone. For the cone, you can see a lot of properties here. We can decrease the vertices, radius, etc. as well. So it's up to you. We can also create a torus. So here for the torus, you can see we have also the properties of the torus initially, and we have this type of shape. If we create a grid, it will give us a grid like this. Okay, and you can see that this is just like a plane, but if we go to edit mode by pressing tab, you can find the grid like this. But if you select this plane in edit mode, it has only 4 corners. If you select this and edit, you can see it has a lot of sections. Similarly, we can have a option of monkey, which is a default character here, as a monkey character like this with the low polygons. So like this, we can create a lot of objects here. You can see it's very easy to create objects. One more important thing is that if you have selected an object and if you are in edit mode, now if you will create a project object in edit mode, if you create an object, for example, like a cone, now this cone is created, and if we move, we can move it, this cone, or we can place it everywhere like another options. But when we will go to object mode, this cone and cube is the only one object, because we have created the cone in edit mode. Okay, so if you want to keep separate objects, you can create that objects in object mode. If you want to create object connected with the last object, you can create it in edit mode. So now you have seen that we have created these objects. We have some other objects like curves. We can create the curves like Bezier curve, and this will be also very useful. We will learn this later on. We can create the circle. We can create these are related 2D circle and nut circle. We have this one. If we go to curve, we have nut circle again like this. If we go to curve, we have this path as well, so it will give us this path, and we can manipulate these sections by going to edit. And then we have these vertices. We can select any vertex G and we can move it like this. So it's a lot of options you can play with. Okay, if we go to object mode again, if you press shift A, you can see we have surface curves, etc. We also have a Mata bars, which usually are used for the creation of characters, and these things we will definitely learn these things in their specific sections. So we can select everything and let's delete everything. So very important thing is that whenever we create an object, for example, let's create an object here, maybe this monkey, and now you can see that whenever we create object, it consists of certain polygons or certain sections or certain vertices. If you go to edit mode, you can see that we have these vertices here, and we also have the polygons here. So if we want to manipulate these monkey, for example, we need some horns here. So if we select this section, maybe this and this section, and we can press we can press G to move it like this, then you can see we have changed our shape like this. Now the other thing is that I think that things we will learn later on. In this video we'll keep it like this till creation of the object. So whenever we want to delete the object, we can press X, or we can press directly delete to delete that object. So that's it for this video. Armatures, we can create armatures, we can create lights, we can create cameras, we can create other objects as well, and that we will learn in the next video. And that's it. Let's meet in next video. Goodbye.